So welcome back everybody to a brand new Pokemon TCG Live Ascending Heroes deck video, and today I'm looking at my new updated Ho-oh Armarouge deck, and the big upgrade I've added to the deck is the new Koraidon. I've been looking for ways to build a deck with Koraidon, and while I don't think it works by itself, it's a really good tech attacker in a Rainbow Energy style deck because it's a really strong fighting Pokemon, and it's a Terra type. So it actually is a great card in Ho-oh boxes. Not only does it give you a Terra Pokemon to activate Area 0, which this deck wants to use, but it gives you a fighting attacker, which Ho-oh doesn't really have many good fighting options, and being a fighting type is good. I mean, you hit for weakness against a lot of Pokemon right now, especially opposing Mega Kangaskhan EXs. There's a lot of situations where Koraidon's first attack comes up. It literally, for one fighting a Colossus Energy, does 170 damage when one of your Pokemon get knocked out last turn. It's a great revenge attacker. It also only needs 2 energy, which is quite nice. And like I said, being a Terra Pokemon is quite perfect in a deck that wants to use Area 0. The other deck where Koraidon gets a lot of value in is obviously Terrabox, which is the other deck where you'd use it, but it does work really well in Ho-oh Armarouge. And you know what? This deck isn't going to be around forever because rotation's coming up soon, and Armarouge is rotating, so this is really the last time we get to play this deck at its full capacity, so we might as well play this deck here one last time with one new addition being that Koraidon. But we have all the other attackers in the deck, the hands, the Wellspring early on to take 2 prizes. We got a Dark Attacker with Munkidori in the deck because it does have a attack and an ability that synergizes well with the Pecharunt we're playing. The Pecharunt is really good against retreat locking, which is very important because if you get Yveltal, the Maractus, or whatever, you want to be able to use Pecharunt to move out of the active spot with the help of having the Fez, the Munkidori in play, and the Latias EX to give you free retreat. Clefairy, obviously, for Dragapult, Lucario, and then we have the Kangaskhan as a nice big attacker. I think Mega Kangaskhan is like the generic Pokemon to play in here. There's also like Reshiram EX is really good too. I like Kangaskhan a little bit more. It gives you a nice attacker early on sometimes if you can't use hands or thing. You want to take out a big Pokemon. Sometimes Rapid Fire combo can get that knockout and you get a little bit of extra draw. This deck is obviously very clunky. It's kind of a pile, literally a pile. So having Kangaskhan plus Fez and Mew does give the deck a little bit more universal draw to work with. Now, before we do get in the video, big shout out to the sponsor Card Cavern TCG. If you're going to get any Pokemon TCG Live pack codes, get them over at Card Cavern. If you're looking to get any Ascended Heroes codes, if they happen to have any in stock or any of their older set code, IRL singles, Card Cavern's got that all on their website. If you get anything over at Card Cavern at the checkout, use my discount code LDF for a 5% discount on your order. Help the channel. Help us out at Card Cavern. Check them out in the description below if you haven't already. And shout out to my second sponsor, TC Evolutions. You want to get any of the awesome product on the website, their dice, their damage counters, ability markers, great stuff to have when playing IRL Pokemon TCG Tabletop. Check them out in the description. Use code LDF over there for a 10% discount at the checkout. Shout out my 2 sponsors, link in the description below if you haven't checked them out already. And hey, why not sub here to the main channel? It's completely free. We're on the road to 87/100,000 subs. You've been enjoying the daily Ascended Heroes content. I would greatly appreciate if you left a like and a sub. If you're not subbed to the channel, what are you doing, man? And my second channel is linked down below for more content from me too. So, boom, this list that I've got, I based off my last Ho-oh Armarouge deck I did a video on with the Hoopa EX. I really like the Koraidon, though. Again, I think Koraidon's better than Hoopa. It's easier to power up. You only need 1 Rainbow Energy in the deck, and it's a Terra Pokemon. It's like an all-in-one package. Again, this is good in Terra Box, too, but Ho-oh Armarouge is funner to play. Or more fun to play, I guess I should say. So that's why, you know, we're playing the Koraidon in Ho-oh Box instead of Terra Box. I was either going to do a video on Terra Box or Ho-oh Box with Koraidon for the video, but I'm like, yeah, Ho-oh Box is just more fun to pilot. Oh yeah, forgot to mention, there's a Durant in the deck. We need a grass Pokemon to deal with Charizard and Grimmsnarl. Durant's kind of weird, though. I don't really like it that much, but it is cool to have him. The ability's kind of nice. There's no other better grass basic. Like, I guess you could play Mega Heracross, but that needs way too many Prism Energies. It has to be Durant. Durant's just generically the best option in the deck. I still like the Lillie engine and the researches. I think the deck flows pretty well when it gets going. It's a lot of fun to play. Let's go show it off and hopefully use Koraidon. We hit Iono's Bellybolt. Okay, well, Koraidon actually does get to shine here. So hopefully we can use it. Our hand is actually interesting. We have a ton of Pokemon. Okay, but yeah, we get to use Koraidon in this matchup, which is good. And our hand's not bad. What are the chances they get turn 2 knockout? I don't want to leave Latias in the active. I'm like thinking, what if they get the knockout turn 2? I can bench Petch Monkey, but then I need like Aries. I'm not going to bother doing that. Ooh, okay. We can do this. Grab Charcadet. Koraidon's in there. Kangaskhan's in there. Wellspring's in there. Okay. We just retreat in a Ho-oh. No. No, we'll just leave Latias. It's pretty sketchy if they knock me out, which is what I'm worried might happen. They knock out my Latias this turn. Hopefully that doesn't happen. That's why I was like, maybe I should have benched Pech Monkey, because then I can use Munkidori with Pecharunt to, like, only give up 1 prize if they get the knockout. It's possible. We do have Armarouge in Night Stretcher. We have a good hand. We have a couple options next turn, so we'll see. The problem with losing Latias, though, is I don't have my Fury Tree pivot. It's actually really bad they knock me out, actually. I just realized. This is actually pretty bad if they do get the KO. I didn't have any other Pokemon retreat into there, though. Not much I can do about it. We need Iron Hands for Voltorb or Wellspring for Voltorb, and then we need Koraidon for Bellybolt. Okay, they probably get the knockout here. They have an insane turn 2. It's pretty good. Canari's pretty good in this deck. I think it's Canary. Canary, one of the two. I don't know. Which is it? Canary? Canary's very scary. They have triple Kilowattrel. Ain't no way we're surviving the turn. Surviving the turn would be nice. We'll see if that happens. They might win the Stadium War too, which is scary. There's Max Rod. I mean, they do have to go Bellybolt to knock me out. So if they do, actually, they kind of made their board really bad. Because, like, if I just kill the Bellybolt, their deck just kind of falls apart. All right, let's see if they can get the knockout on the Latias. They can't use Boss. They already did Canary. I don't think they're going to be able to pull it off. Let's see. Voltorb needs a lot to kill me here. It needs a lot of energy. It's unlikely they knock me out. Yeah, I'm probably safe here. I'm probably safe. Yeah. They have a lot of energy. We could go Amp into Koraidon. They only have the 1 Bellybolt. So, I mean, if they were to knock out my active here, we could get the Koraidon. No, I can't do Koraidon Boss, but that's fine. They're going into Voltorb. Okay, cool. No knockout. So we just want to go Amp this turn. Wellspring wouldn't be bad either, though. But I think Amp is correct. Ooh, Kangaskhan. Should I bench that? I don't know. I don't really want to put a 3 prize around the board. Maybe just Night Stretcher for Armarouge. Catch Legacy Energy. Play Lillie. I need to find Area 0 Pokemon first before I bench Kang. There we go. Perfect. I don't have to play the Area 0 yet. Do I play the Area 0? There's no reason to, right? No reason to waste it. Yeah, there's no reason to... There is a reason. It gets rid of their stadium. But I might want it for next turn. See, now I wish I benched Kangaskhan. But I wish I benched Kangaskhan here. We have Boss. If my opponent goes Knockout, my only Armarouge, I can Boss still. Should I play the Area 0? I just don't want to waste the stadium. I want to win the stadium more. And I'll play it. It's fine. I'll play it just to deny them Lavencia. Just, I don't know, make them have another one. They probably do have another one, so that's why I don't think I should have played it, but whatever. Could get Iono, too. You never know. We're playing it as an Iono deck. We're going to get Iono'd. Okay, we got good stuff. This does give us Koraidon. My opponent probably, I mean, judging from the promotion of Bellybolt, they're going to Bellybolt my Iron Hands. And if we can find the Koraidon, we knock out the Iron Hand. Or we knock out the Bellybolt. I mean, yeah, this might work out. Because ideally what we do is we go Koraidon, knock out Bellybolt, and then Wellspring for game, or maybe Iron Hands. It's going to be tricky to do Iron Hands again, though. Because we don't have a lot of... I don't know. It's going to be tricky. We'll see. Yeah, I should have maybe just waited to play the Area 0, honestly. But again, we can get, like, Iono. I didn't Iono actually be bad. Because then I might not get the Koraidon KO. Because all my Rainbow Energies are getting removed from the board here. Assuming they knock me out. They should be able to get a knockout. If they don't bump the stadium, it's even better, obviously. Just get more turns out of Lavencia. We'll see. 5 cards in hand. They do have the Lavencia. So I should have waited. But I could still maybe... If they only play 3 Lavencia, I could still win the Stadium War, right? Because I have 3 Area 0. We can still win the Stadium War, so it's fine. Yeah, I wish I had Kang in play now. Really wish I put the Kang down. I should have. I honestly should have. I should have put the Kang down. I should have benched Kangaskhan here earlier. It would have been really good to have Kang in play. Okay, we just need to not whiff Koraidon. I got Super Rod. Could probably wait to play that. I'm never doing Durant, right? No. See, if I kept the Aries there, I would have benched Durant, though. Should have held it. Punished. All right. We just need an out to Koraidon. There he is. Let's go. We got Fez, too. Fez Koraidon is, like, actually optimal. I got the Area 0, too. Okay, flip script. Can we get another Charcadet? Nice. Perfecto. They may bump my stadium. I don't know. We'll see. They bump the stadium. We'll just get rid of the... Maybe we just get rid of the Terapagos. Because all we need to do is just do, like, a back-to-back attack. I bench Chiyu? If they knock me out, it wouldn't be bad to maybe go Chiyu, knockout, Voltorb. But they might have to go Bellybolt again. We can go back-to-back Koraidon hits. Okay, that's fine. Let's just use the Koraidon. There we go. Take that knockout. We'll see what our prizes give me. This is a big knockout. What do we got? Anything good? Carmine's good. That's probably what I'll play, actually. I'll probably play the Carmine, so I'll take it. Okay. We'll see if they knock out Koraidon this turn. They need a lot of energy. They do need a lot of energy here to knock me out. Oh, what the heck? Electrode? Uh-oh. Yo, if they flip heads, they knock me out. Guaranteed? No way, bro. Okay. It's a little spooky. Should have meant the Chiyu. I can't win next turn, right? Well, the problem with using Electrode here, unless their A-Spec is... Well, they already have Max Rod. They have to have a Luxcape here, or else I win the game almost no matter what. If they knock themselves out, it actually works out even better for me. Wait, does this... Hold up. Your opponent's attack was knocked out. Can I still Fez? Okay, I can still use Fez, I think. Okay. I was just making sure on that one. I can still use Fez if they knock me out. As long as they can still Fez. If they knock themselves out without a Luxcape on... well, even if they put a Luxcape on, I win anyways. This is like giving me the win, basically. Because then I need one prize to win. Anything they promote, they have to go into Bellybolt and pray. I mean, there's a decent chance I whiff, though. That's the problem. I still need a Prism Energy, and I don't know if I'm going to find one off of this Carmine. We're going to need a research here to make sure I can win. Unless my opponent, like, trolls and for some reason doesn't promote the Bellybolt. Like, if they don't promote Bellybolt, they're trolling. Maybe they won't because they're scared of the Koraidon. Who knows? But, I mean, you have to go Bellybolt, right? Ooh, no stadium bump. They do knock themselves out. But, oh my god, they didn't even kill the Koraidon, fam. Oh my gosh. Unfortunate for my opponent. Okay, I wasn't guaranteed game. But, I mean, we had Rod, Carmine, Fez. That's 9 cards we get to see in total with our top deck. I just needed to not whiff Prism Energy. And Koraidon. Prism Energy, Koraidon Energy, and I would have won. Alright, we hit some kind of retreat lock deck, which I'm not really too keen on, but we have Latias, and that's pretty good. Honestly, we probably just want to get Latias, Pech, Fez down. That's the plan. Our opening hand isn't bad, I guess. Attached there. I don't even know if that's correct, but let's Carmine. Alright. Didn't really get much. Do I go for the YOLO Durant? Nah, I just pass. It was a pretty weak Carmine, but that's fine. We didn't get a out Squawkabilly, which would have been pretty good. So yeah, I think in this matchup we just want to use Pech if we can. Just try to get out of the retreat lock shenanigans my opponent hits me with. That's the strategy here. Do we ever use Munkidori? I don't know. Maybe. They got multiple Spite Ops. They're gonna start milling me here, which is annoying. If they mill good cards, is bad. All right, don't do it. Oof, and they have a stadium. That's annoying. I was hoping we were gonna win the stadium war, but we'll see. I don't know if the Area 0. I mean, they mill another one's really bad. I need an Area 0 to stick this game, so we're gonna probably need a few pieces here. We need a good attacker that can one-shot Chiyu. Maybe we go Kang. Oh, they're playing Crushing Hammers too. Okay, good thing they're flipping tails. We need them to not flip heads because we need to keep our rainbow energies. The most important cards in the deck. Okay, Jealousy Singe. They mill a Nest Ball. It's like kind of annoying. We draw one anyways. See, I think... Okay, I'll just get Pecharunt now just to have it. Kind of tempted to bench Kangaskhan. It's a pretty solid attacker. It's a 3-prizer, though. They can attack with Spite Ops. They can potentially knock it out in one hit, which I don't want to have happen. Just gonna Iono. I maybe should have benched Munkidori, because I'm gonna need Fez probably. But Fez, I think, is slightly better than Monkey. Kind of a weak hand, though. Didn't really get a whole lot. Maybe just hold it. Sure. Hold the hand. I'm not going to use Pecharunt. I'm just going to pass. We'll wait for next turn, and I'll save the Area 0, and we'll research Ultra Ball for Ho-oh, probably. It's fine. There's a lot of Spite Ops in play. That's fine, though. We get Latias down. It's okay. That's fine. Ooh, Boss. On the Fez. Sure. That doesn't really matter. Ooh, they mill Ho-oh. It's okay. They didn't want to draw that because we have to get rid of the hand anyways. Oh, Legacy Energy. I need that, bro. Oh, my God, dude. It's not... Do I really need Legacy Energy, though? Theoretically? No, it's fine. I mean, if they're not... I don't know. I don't know. We have Latias in the deck. Ooh. So he's basically use Fez. Okay, I don't even have Latias. This is actually really bad. Latias is prize. Alright, well. Should have got Munkidori then. Monkey doesn't KO here, though, so it's, like, fine. Monkey wouldn't have taken the knockout anyways. I'll get Mew. The second I do is just use Cruel Arrow. What do I even attack, though? Probably... Yeah, I should have got Monkey. I mean, I might as well hit the active. So we can set up to be KO'd next turn if we can find Night Stretcher. So yeah, I should have benched Munkidori. We need to find it. Okay, they're going to Iono me, which is good. That's a good Iono. This could give me an out to Munkidori. We can bench it and then call it a day. Okay, we got Area 0. No Munkidori out, though. Where's my goat at? Where's my goat? Incoming Hammer. Well, I guess actually this is bad. I guess they have Hammer. So I can't go Monkey just yet. Chelsea Singe. Ooh, they mill a Nest Ball. I needed that, bro. Okay, give me a Monkey top deck. No. That ain't it. Lillie, I guess. We're going to deck out. This is a problem. Okay, we got the Monkey. The problem is we're getting close to decking out. Be a little mindful of that. I can't one-shot Zoark. I can one-shot Spite Ops fairly easy. I just can't one-shot the Zoark. Something to be mindful of. Alright, kill this thing. I can't one-shot the next Chiyu. Hopefully, we just get Latias off the prizes. That would just be the easiest way to go about this. Latias one time. Hey, and another Prism. Good, because I could be playing more hammers. Like Enhanced Hammer or something. Okay, that's really good. Latias, perfect. That's all we really need, right? Just bench Latias, and then we can just, like, do whatever we want. We have 12 cards left. So we have to basically hope that we don't deck out. All right, let's see. We have to pray that we don't deck out by the time that we take our 6 prizes. How do we kill the Chiyu? I don't have a way to kill Chiyu, do I? I don't know. I don't think I do. Because of the Defiance Vest. Defiance Vest is kind of annoying. I don't have a way to kill Chiyu. We can keep the hand. I don't have a way to knock out Chiyu this turn, which is kind of cringe. Yeah, I literally have no way to knock it out. We can maybe just set up an Iron Hands play, though, which is, like, fine. They could have Ruffian, whatever it's called. That's why I'm not... Yeah, we can just amp them. They might have Ruffian in the deck, so I don't want to spread the energy out too much and get Ruffian just in case they have it. We have Iron Hands, so we can Go Amp next turn, Knockout, and then figure it out from there, I guess. That's an annoying Eerie. We have Iono. We'll just keep the hand and just Iono cards back in the deck at the end of the day. Let's see what they do. They could have something. I guess we'll see. No, it's a Jealousy Singe. Ooh, they milled my boss. Okay, now I have no way to boss Spite Ops or Zoroark. That's annoying. Do we amp? We don't have to amp, right? There's not really a reason to amp here, because then technically it doesn't really matter. So I guess I don't have to do amp. Yeah, I don't have to do amp. I might as well just do Ho-oh, I guess. Yeah, I actually don't really have to do amp, technically. I mean, I guess if we do... I know I'm trying to play around the frame, but if we get knocked out, it's, like, kind of sketch, so... If somehow, I don't know, somehow they can randomly knock me out, it'd be... Like, what do they have, like, random Mela or something? Keep my options open. Just in case they play, like, a random Mela in their deck. We'll keep our bench space open just in case. I don't even know if there's anything... Well, they got rid of my Night Stretcher anyways, but... I don't really have a good attacker to win next turn. Yeah, none of those are helping. Because they're going to go Zoroark. And I can't win with Durant because I haven't taken a prize yet. Durant doesn't work. They got rid of my Night Stretcher anyways, so, like, I don't know. We'll see if they can even go into the Chiyu. They need a Defiance Vest. If they don't give this thing more HP, though, we do have game next turn. Because then I can still Monkey it. Currently, I just can't kill the Zoroark. Brock Scouting for Zorua, sure. What else? Counter Catcher, sure, doesn't matter. We have Pecharunt. They have a Stadium. It's like a little awkward, but even then it's fine. Okay, they just passed. Nice. Okay, Night Stretcher. But I can't win this turn, right? Because Durant doesn't do anything. Durant doesn't knock them out because they haven't taken a prize. I could go Kangaskhan. I mean, is that just the best way to win? Just Kangaskhan and pray? Yeah, I think so, actually. We're not going to do Run Errand, obviously. We're just going to grab the Kangaskhan. This is probably the best way to go about winning, is just try to hit them with a Kangaskhan. I could go Fezandipiti and snipe their Zorua, which isn't bad either. But I might as well just go for it. We're on a timer, so we may as well just go for the win. Might as well just go for it. Yeah, we just go for the Kang KO here, I think. I could play the Iono, too, to put more cards back in my deck. Because there's nothing else I can really do with my board at the moment. I don't want to give them 6 cards, though. Okay, I'm just going to go for it. I don't think they can deck me out next turn anyways. All right, let's see it. No knockout. Okay. It was probably our best shot, right? I think our best shot was to just go Kangaskhan. Otherwise, I literally can't take a knockout. But they also have to move the Zoroark. There is a world, like I said, where we do snipe their Zorua, so they have less draw to work with. That, honestly, would have been an okay play, too. But I think we do this. Because now we can just kill the Zoroark next turn with Fezandipiti, right? So, I mean, they have the Defiant Vest for Zoroark, but they do that. Then they're not doing Air Balloon. They could Taro it, which is annoying. We'll see. Kangaskhan is probably our best chance of winning this, though. Or they're going Gen Energy. If they don't do anything with the Zoroark, I will win with Fez. I will have game with Fez Snipe. Yeah, shout out Koraidon. So the Koraidon, we didn't use it this game as an attacker, but we used it as an Area 0 target, and that's game. Let's go. This was a very strange matchup, not gonna lie. But you know what? Ho-oh Armarouge feels pretty good against control decks, because, like, you can't really get retreat locked or anything. As long as you set up Pech and Fez, or Pech, Latias, whatever, you can't really lose to a retreat lock. And that's what we did. Their whole deck tries to stop me from doing anything. If I was not playing Pecharunt in the deck, then I wouldn't have won that. All right, we hit Mega Lucario here. Well, this is a matchup where we're probably just going to want to use our Clefairy the most. We have a decent start here. I don't know what I want to go in with here. We don't want to bench Kangaskhan. We have Iron Hands, I guess. That could be an option. Maybe let's get, like, another Charcadet for now. And then I'll put that there. Play the Carmine. All right, not bad. Decent stuff. We can grab a Terra Pokemon here. It's going to have to be the Terapagos. which is weak to fighting, but I need to get something down. It's got to be done. I was hoping for Wellspring, but it's not in the deck. All right. Rip the Squawk. See what we got. And we got Armarouge for next turn. There we go. Pass. There's not really a reason to bench anything there. You know? I don't really have a good attack for next turn, to be fair. Like, I could go in with... I don't know. I need a little bit more. If we can draw into, like, an out to Iron Hands, we can go into Amp, which is an option. Because right now I don't really have a good attacker. Like, it's going to have to be the Terapagos. That's, like, the generic best attacker here, but it doesn't really do enough. So I don't want to go on Terapagos. They attach a Lunatone to retreat. Oof. And they pass. Ooh. We got Iron Hands. We got there. All right. We'll take it. We'll Night Stretcher back this. Golden Flame the energy on. And just like that, we have the Iron Hands Ampy very much. There we go. That's all we needed. Oh, gotta click down. I was like, wait, what? All right, we can knock him out with Amp. And now my opponent has nothing they can really do. They can't knock out Iron Hand. Oh, I guess they could have Reverse Energy Hariyama. That'd be pretty bad if they did have that. Let's see our prizes. Okay, we got Wellspring Area 0. Still no out to a draw Pokemon. We haven't seen another ball card yet. I gotta get or Fez or something down here. Let's see, they need Reverse Energy Hariyama. Or they need something bulky enough to not get knocked out. They could also like get Hariyama and trap the Armarouge in the active spot, which would be kind of annoying because I can't move it currently with my hand. So they could do that, I guess. That'd be kind of bad. If they wanted to go down that route, they could. We'll see what they end up doing here. They have another Makuhita. And they have a Lillie. All right, they can see 8 cards. Will they be able to find a knockout? Like I said, if they have Hariyama, Reverse Energy, we actually could be in some trouble if they do pull that off. That would actually be really bad if they got that. It's possible. Ooh, they have a Stadium Bump. All right, it's fine. We have another Area 0 in hand, thankfully, so we can play that down. We should be able to take another 2 prizes here, right, with the Iron Hands. We just have to finish them off with Clefairy if my opponent does get out the Lucario. So let's see. There's the Riolu. If I had a boss in hand, we just boss kill the Riolu. That would work too. Amp the Riolu would be nice if I could pull that off. Might be a little difficult though. Probably not with this hand. Alright. They got a Fighting Gong. Can they get the double rock down here to draw some more cards to get a better hand, or they get another Riolu? Okay, Iron Hands is knocked out next turn, so we need to get something going here. We gotta get something down. I need to get like Fez or something into play. Need something. Because we're definitely getting KO'd. Ooh, they have Ultra Ball. They could do double Hariyama on my Armarouge. They get Armarouge, they could trap this, and the next turn they could go... Or they could just leave the Hariyama in the active spot, which I currently can't knock out either with Iron Hands. We can go on a Wellspring, though, and sob it. If they just stay in the active spot and don't move the Hariyama, I might just do sob. But they might be going after my Armarouge here, yeah. Okay, we can still go for the sob. I'm actually kind of down to sob this. Unless they retreat. Which I don't know if they will. Let's see if they retreat. I doubt it. They're probably just going to pass. But then I can go sob, right? They have 2 cards in hand. There's a very good chance they don't have a switch. Even better, we drew the Area 0. Okay, Super Raw. We don't need anything. So let's just research. Do the research, which is good. We can do this. Get energy on. I could pump here, too, to be honest with you, but I have to give up a lot of energy. I don't know if that's worth it. Yeah, we have to give up a lot of energy if we want to do Torrential Pump, so it's probably not worth it. I think Sob is probably fine, right? Too bad we can't do Sob plus Amp for a knockout. It's not enough damage. Yeah, Sob plus Amp doesn't knock them out, but that's okay. I mean, we could go... I mean, if they literally don't move the Hariyama for a few turns, they don't switch it, we can eventually just maybe pump it and then knock out 2 more Pokemon, and then we set the setup Clefairy or something. That seems fine. I could have also went into Fezandipiti there to snipe the Riolu. That might have been a little better, actually. Because then they need energy switch. I guess maybe I should have went Fez. But I don't want to lose my Fezandipiti. I don't want them to go Iono knock out Fez. I think I'd rather just leave the Fez alone. I'd rather just knock the Lucario with Clefairy. It's a lot easier to do than going in with Fez. I could have went Fez there, but I don't think it's necessary. I also didn't want to Torrential Pump and put all the energy back in my deck. Oof, they have another stadium. Bro, how many stadiums do they have? They're gonna 2 Pokemon? Oh my god. That's super annoying. Well, it's gotta be the Terapagos for sure. Can't be Charcadet. Can't be Latias. I guess it could be Latias. It's gonna be Latias. That's annoying. I didn't expect to have another random Artisan. Rip the Area Zero, man. I needed that. Rip. That's fine. I could go for Boss Torrential Pump here, knock out the Makuhita and the Riolu, so maybe we do that instead. I don't know. Hopefully that's our last Artisan, so we can get another stadium in play. Oh my god, they're playing Munkidori in their deck? What the heck? They got Monkey in there? Oh my gosh. Okay, no energy for it, though, is good. Let's see what we draw. Nice. It's a pretty good top deck. And we got the Area Zero. Might as well play it. Let's grab... Do I get Kangaskhan? I don't have Latias anymore, so no. But I also don't want to get Clefairy. Let's get another Ho-oh, I guess. I don't know. I don't like that, actually. I was going to get Mew. I didn't realize Mew was prized. I forgot Mew was prized, so that sucks. Sob again. We can maybe sob this thing for one more turn, and then next turn we can pump. See if they find the Dark Energy for the... If they find Dark Energy, then I'm probably going to have to just do something else. I could Amp next turn, but I lose a lot of energy. Ooh, they have another boss. And they're bringing in my Armarouge again. How rude. Maybe we just let him knock out the Armarouge. I don't know. We'll see what our draw looks like. Another Lillie. That's pretty good. We could do the Pecharunt into Fez play. So let's try this. Okay. We can do this. This is the best we can do. Now, the question is, do I go for the Amp? I think it's okay to Amp here. So I think we just do it. Going Amp does make us lose a lot of our energy, though. I can't sob anymore because they can knock me out with Wild Press. So we go Amp, Knockout, and then next turn, we try to go Clefairy for game. So I should probably get a Clefairy here. Make him respect it. Okay. They have another stadium. It's kind of annoying. But we just get rid of Ho-oh, Wellspring, and probably the Pecharunt. Don't need those anymore. Okay. Let's take our prizes here. See what we got. Perfect. All right. We literally have the knockout in hand. So if my opponent doesn't Iono me here, we just have game. Cool. They could also... I mean, if they kill Clefairy, I have game anyways, right? So this is almost a checkmate situation. If they do not Iono me, it's checkmate, basically. They have to Iono me here. They could go, like... I mean, they could still go after Ho-oh and, like, stick it in the active spot and trap it for a turn. But I still have game anyways, even if they do that. There's nothing they can do. This is basic checkmate. They have to play an Iono here. They have 4 cards in hand. What are the chances one of those cards is an Iono? Yeah, if they don't Iono, we just win. They could chase the Clefairy, but then I just go boss for game. Unless they, like, Turo and evolve the Riolu. They Turo the Monkey and they evolve the Riolu, but this is still game either way, because I just go boss. They could go Hariyama Iono, I guess, but I have Fez, but they don't have it. They have Lillie. Okay, that's game. Didn't even need to use the Clefairy to kill the Mega Lucario. Look at that. We just went in with Iron Hands. The Iron Hands won us the game by itself. It was a weird match. We had to use Sob pretty effectively, but I think we got a lot of value out of Sob here. Sob was pretty good. Okay, they got Max Bell too. The Munkidori was kind of scary. If they ever got energy on this when I was using Sob, it could have got a little sketchy. Because it was really important to take a 2-prize KO there on the Hariyama before it became a problem. I mean, I guess I could have still won the game by going like... I still could have won by taking a 1-prize route and then just killing Lucario for game for 3 prizes. Like, I didn't have to 2-2-2 them, literally, but this works pretty well. You can just do this and then amp. Yeah, we could have won with Clefairy, but it didn't really matter in the end there. We got there. Mew's prize. That sucked. Mew's pretty good in this matchup, too. We hit our Archaladon. Whoa. Wasn't expecting that. This one's kind of weird. We can't hit them for weakness because of their attacks. So I don't know how this is actually going to go. This might be a sketchy matchup. I'm going to attach... Probably need Iron Hands in this matchup. I could have mewed for 1, but that's fine. Ooh, good thing I didn't mew for 1. This hand isn't very good, though. Get, like, Wellspring out of the deck here. We can draw some cards next turn with Mew. I'm trying to think if I want to do that. Yeah, probably should. Yeah. I don't know if they're going to bump the stadium or not. Is Wellspring the best Terra to get, or is it better to maybe grab Koraidon? Oh, Koraidon's prized. Maybe it's best to get Terapagos. I could get Kangaskhan, but then I can't bench any Terras, so let's grab the Terapagos. Terapagos is probably the best Pokemon to grab here, because I can't get one-shot by Archaladon. I don't know what's in their deck, but yeah, Archaladon's a little scary, because we don't have a way to one-shot it with Ho-oh. Because, like, Ho-oh usually one-shots a metal Pokemon, but, like, the attack prevents weakness. This actually might be a sketchy matchup. I'm trying to think, like, what would... I mean, I don't know. It depends what's in their deck. I don't know if I have a good attacker here. We'll see. We don't have, like, a good, like... We don't have Reshiram or anything in the deck as, like, a good late-game attacker. There's Pokegear getting grabbed. See if they grab a supporter. They get an... Ooh, Explorer's Guidance. Sure. I was hoping Koraidon was in there, because Koraidon's not bad. I mean, it hits the Archaladon for 170 and doesn't get one shot. I mean, Terapagos does the same thing, I guess. But it's like, you need to fill up your bench. I just don't know what's in their deck. All right, let's see what the Explorer's Guidance gets rid of here. They get rid of Boss. That's good. Iron Defender. Okay, sure. All right, we're hoping to take a knockout here. That was not a good top deck. Now I'm not sure the knockout's happening. It might be best to, like... I mean, we could just go Terapagos. I'm gonna have to just Terapagos them here. Trying to think if I want to play this boss or not. I don't really want to... I mean, I need to draw cards, though. But it's my last boss. And it's a pretty important card. So I'm just going to hold the hand and just knock them out. I might regret this, because I might need the boss, but... Or I should have maybe drawn a card, right? But... That was my last boss. And if I lose my last boss, that could be a little awkward. Because you never know. Boss seems pretty good in this matchup. Because we want to be able to go after the Duraludons. Or go around the Archaladon, maybe. So I think it was correct to just keep the boss. We could try to put my opponent down to one prize card, and then maybe we can use Pecharunt and do 300 damage in one shot on Archaladon. There's a Stadium Bump. That's good. We got the Area Zero still in our hand. They can't knock out my active this turn unless I have a Vitality Band. Or Rocket's Venture Bomb, and it flips heads, I guess. Also, what's that one card? Is it a supporter? It's got to be a supporter. It's probably a research or something. Oh, it's a Carmine. Okay, it doesn't see as many cards. I'm pretty sure we're playing against a post-rotation Archaladon deck, by the way. Judging from how the game's playing out, this is definitely a post-ro deck. It means they might not play Turo. So, ooh, Kangaskhan. Okay, you know what? Is Kangaskhan low-key the best attacker in this matchup? It has the best, like, success rate early on of one-shotting the Archaladon. Maybe it is. So maybe what we do is this. We go after the Duraludon. We restart. Okay. We attach. Then we knock out the Duraludon. We go around, and then, yeah, maybe we can kill this with Kang next turn. We'll see. What's our prize? Prism Energy's good. Now, as long as my opponent doesn't have another Stadium, that'd be nice, too. Because if they get another Full Metal Lab down, then I can't one-shot it without flipping 3 heads. Which is a bit harder to do. Ooh, they have a Lillie. Alright, we'll see what's in their deck. If I found Latias there, I think I would have... Well, I had to play the boss, but I would have maybe went into Kangaskhan. But we set the KO to Archaladon now to win. That's the goal. I mean, I could just swing with Ho-oh, to be honest, because, like, they can't one-shot Ho-oh. I don't know what's in their deck, though. I think we just go Kangaskhan. I think that's fine. I need to draw cards anyways. Yeah, we have to just go Kangaskhan. This makes most amount of sense. See if our draw is any good. All right, we got our own Carmine. Don't mind if I do, man. Do we have a Rod here? Maybe just get back literally the Terapagos. Sure. See if I can maybe get a Lillie or something. Or an Iono. Ultra Ball. Nope. Not bad. More energy. We got Fez, which is good. I didn't get a Terra Pokemon, though. That's fine. Oh, I should have Kanged first. Oof, misplay. Oh, and I would have drawn the Nest Ball for the Wellspring. Oof. That's fine. That was a misplay. I forgot to Kang first. I forgot we hadn't used Kang yet. Ooh, unfortunate. All right, if we can just take a knockout here, that would make me very happy. Let's just high roll the knockout. Let's do it. Oh. Oh, let's go, baby. Oh, 5 heads? Yo, chill. Yeah, I misplayed. I meant to... I forgot we still had Kang before the Fez, because now I would have drawn the Nest Ball to get Terapagos back into play. Oh, well. This is fine. Because we took the knockout, I think we probably win now, because we have the 2-shot of Archaladon and we win the game. So it's, like, pretty easy to do. Or we just win next turn even, too, right? So we could also retreat the Kangaskhan into Ho-oh, but I think we... Do we sack the Kangaskhan, actually? I don't know. All right, I'm trying to think if it's correct to sack Kang here. I think it's okay. Because, like, we're at the point where maybe we can, like... Yeah, I'm second-guessing myself, actually. Oh, they're bossing me. They're going to kill the Fez. Okay, fair enough. Well, I guess... Oh, if they drop a Relicanth on me, they can knock me out. Right? 250 damage plus 80. I guess that's what they're going to do. They're going to drop a Relicanth on me. So we should swing... So then I should probably just swing with Ho-oh then. There's no other good attacker here, right? Yeah, there's like nothing. We should, swinging with Ho-oh is kind of mid, though. We could just go Terapagos. If we just go Terapagos. I need to make sure... Yeah, if I could go for Kang again, but yeah, I forgot they could just drop a Relicanth on me. It would have been fine if they didn't boss there. Yeah, I might just swing with the Terapagos here. That makes sense. If I go Kangaskhan, we run the risk of my opponent just going Relicanth. I keep forgetting that Relicanth exists. This is probably just our best play. 210 damage. They still can't one-shot Kangaskhan. They would be 10 damage short, so... They have Relicanth boss. They can't kill the Kang. Unless they have Venture Bomb or something. Venture Bomb boss, Relicanth in hand. Maybe one time. They're not 3 Ultra Balls, though, and 3 Pokepads. So the chances they have that are pretty slim. They'd have to play a supporter maybe to dig for Relicanth. I think this is the correct play. Yeah, there's Lillie. We're going to have to go for the YOLO Kangaskhan, though, if my opponent has anything crazy. There's Full Metal Lab. Don't need Iron Hands. Let's get rid of those. Whatever, screw it. So we're not going to be able to boss this turn. There's no point of keeping the Iron Hands around. I was thinking about getting rid of the Charcadet. Ooh, the Jumbo Ice Cream. Okay. We still knock him out Kang. Oh, they're retreating. Okay, that makes sense. We can go Iono knockout. No energy attachment. Boss top deck one time? No. Oh, they scoop. Okay, perfect. I was going to say, we could just swing with Terapagos, knock them out. Iono them to 3, and they're kind of cooked. There you go. That is my updated Ho-oh Armarouge deck here in the Ascended Heroes format. Again, I really like Koraidon. It's a great attacker in the deck. It gives you a really nice fighting attacker to have. We did use it in this video against Bellybolt. I was hoping to maybe hit some more decks where Koraidon would have been more relevant, but it didn't come up as often as I thought it would. But Koraidon is great. It's not only a Terra Pokemon, which activates Area 0, which this deck does need, but it gives you a fighting Pokemon. It's better than Hoopa EX, which I quite like. So the Koraidon does make a big difference in this deck. The only changes to make after playing the deck in this video, I kind of want to play a Reshiram in the deck. I think a Reshiram EX would be good. Just have a nice big late game attacker that does big damage. You could definitely cut the Kangaskhan. You could also maybe try out Mega Absol instead of the Munkidori in the deck for the Guardy matchup. Mega Absol theoretically is better in those situations. I don't think there's a better dark Pokemon. Like, you could play Umbreon EX, I guess, but I don't know. You do need some kind of dark attacker for the Guardy matchup, and I think Munkidori is maybe the best option. Not sure on that one yet. But overall, the deck's pretty fun to play. Ho-oh Armarouge is definitely a powerful deck, and you might as well play it before it rotates, right? Definitely get some reps in with the deck. And again, Koraidon is a nice new addition to this deck for sure. And hope you enjoyed the video on the deck. If you did, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. We are on the road to 87,000/100,000 subs in the channel. We're getting very close to 87K. So if you want to help me reach that sub goal, make sure to subscribe down below. You can check out my second channel for more content from me too. I just posted my EUIC tier list video. So if you're going to UIC, check out the video if you haven't already on the second channel. And check out my sponsors. Use code LDF, and I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.